Hey, how's it going? This is Kenny with Keller Williams Realty coming at you with another weekly video. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's having a great week. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the inflation numbers that came out today. Unfortunately, they were a little bit higher than expected, up above 9%, and we were in the eights before. We were hoping that it was going to go down. The Fed chair, Jerome Powell, definitely was hoping that it was going to go down as much as that he's raised interest rates several times already this year, and was hoping that was going to help the economy pull back a little bit and help cool off the economy a little bit, and help stabilize the dollar and the high prices. But unfortunately, it went up anyways. Now, some of the economists that I've been watching, I follow daily Yahoo Finance and CNBC. The various people that they have on the financial talk or whatever. It's a little bit boring, but right now in this time, that's what's driving the market. That's what's driving the economy, and that's what's driving the housing market. So I watch it every day. And what some of the guys were saying was actually it feels like we've peaked in inflation or close to peak. And also, they were saying that the data that they got in, like that 9% number that they got today, that's somewhat dated information. Like they look back in the past to get that information. But currently, um, and some of the different categories are actually moving in the right direction. I could definitely tell you that housing is cooling. The number of houses on the market is growing. The reason is because demand got slammed when interest rates rose. A lot of people got knocked out of the market. Their budget got hit with what they could afford, and that has caused less transactions. It has caused longer days on the market for houses for sale. So definitely, from what my position in the housing market, I've definitely seen that part of the economy constrict. Um, but what they were saying is, so they have the July meeting, the Fed chair in the Federal Reserve. They have their July meeting, and they're expected to raise. A lot of people have thrown out the number 0.75%. Um, and the market may or may not be expecting that. So it may not necessarily mean that mortgage rates increase. It may not necessarily mean that stock market goes down even more. But what it does mean is that the Fed is consistently tightening their position. And when I said before that the data is kind of lagging, they have this meeting in July, which likely they'll raise rates, but they have the ability to kind of hang back and watch to see if that has an effect to bring things down, because the next meeting isn't until September. So they have, after July and August and then September. So they'll have some time for that data to catch up if it is a little bit backward looking, because a lot of people are saying that it feels like we're constricting, like back to the housing market, it definitely feels like we're constricting. So the idea was to cool it off, and it definitely feels like it's cooling now. I don't have all the data in front of me nationwide and all of that, but there's definitely less transactions in the market, and there's less buyers that are able to even participate at all. So hopefully we'll get a better number. So that's obviously not what people wanted to hear. They wanted to see that number go down. But this may be the top, which is somewhat of a silver lining of inflation. This may be the top of inflation, is what some of the economists are saying. So we'll wait and see. And the next thing is later this month, we'll see what the Federal Reserve Bank does, whether they're going to raise rates again or whatever they're going to do. But obviously, continue to watch the news, and watch what Jerome Powell does at the Federal Reserve Bank. It's a very interesting time to kind of learn more about the economy because it's affecting all of us right now. But thanks for tuning in. Check me out every week, every Wednesday for new videos, and have a great day.